Hello everybody, welcome back to my second video clip, and I do hope that everyone is doing good. Alright, so in this video clip we're gonna talk about the present simples again, but in this one we're gonna move to the next point of the present simple, which is about the negative form of the present simple. Alright everyone, so before we move to the second part of the present simple here, I would like to take a very short time to review about the present simple a bit, about what we talked in the first video clip. Alright everyone, so without any further delay, let's jump into our video clip altogether. Okay, so right now I just want to talk about the use of the present simple a bit, as this one we already talked in the first video clips already. So let's take this time to review it a bit, and then we're gonna move to the next part. Alright everyone, so like you can see on my screen, and the present simple is used to describe something that is true in general or fact. And the second one we talk about regular or habitual event. Alright everyone, so about the use of the present simple here, I already explained in the first video clips already. So if you want to understand about this one, about the use of the present simple clearly, you can go to my first video clip. Alright, so let's move to the next point altogether, everyone. So like I have mentioned at the beginning of the video clip, so in this video clip we're gonna talk about the negative form of the present simple. Alright everyone, so here like you can see on my screen, I divide the negative form into two forms so that you can understand it easily. So the form number one, I use the subject pronoun I, you, we and they plus do plus not and plus base form of verb, or most of you call it verb 1, and then followed by a object. Okay, and the second form of the negative form, I use the subject pronoun he, she, it, followed by does, followed by not, followed by base form of verb, or we call it verb 1, and then follow it by object, everyone. So you may wonder, or you may note that why the word do and does here I type it in red color. Okay, the reason is that do and does in the negative form, right, in the present simple, that it stand before not. All right, that it stand before not, we call it auxiliary verb, everybody. So that's why I highlight it in red. Okay, I highlight do and does in red color. So just want to make you clear and don't confuse. So do and does here, that stand before not here, we don't call it verb 1, but we call it auxiliary verb. Again, I, you, we, they, followed by do, followed by not, and then base form of verb, or we call verb 1, and followed by object. Okay, the second one, he, she, and it, followed by does, followed by not, followed by base form of verb, or we call verb 1, and then followed by object. Okay, everyone, so let's see the example all together. All right, everyone, so in studying grammar, it is very important to know the form of the tense of the grammar's tense, because when you understand and when you know the form of the grammar's tense, it can help you to make the sentence correctly. The reason that we need to learn form first before we move to create the sentence is that we are Cambodian, so we learn English as our second language, meaning that we are not the native one. So it's quite hard for us to make a sentence without understanding the form or the structures of the grammar point. That's why we just talk about the structures, or we just talk about the form first before we move to creating the sentence. Okay, so when you create the sentence, you just follow the form. If your sentence follow the form, meaning that the sentence is already correct. All right, so let's see the example number 1, and then you can check whether it is follow the form above or not. Okay, so example number 1, I said that I don't watch TV every 8:30 p.m. Okay, I don't watch TV every 8:30 p.m. All right, so the first one, I just want you to look at this sentence and then compare it to the form above here. So right now I use the subject I, meaning that you just take a look on the form number 1 here, whether it is follow or it is match with the example or not. Okay, so I, all right, don't watch TV every 8:30 p.m. So meaning that I use the subject I. So here is the subject I, all right, and then followed by do. All right, so here is do, and then followed by not, and here is not here, but just write it in short form. All right, so do plus not here, it means it equals done. All right, so I done, okay, meaning that I do not, and then plus watch. So watch it we call base form of verb or verb 1 here, and then followed by TV every 8:30 a.m. 8:30 p.m. So meaning that it is the object. Okay, so meaning that this sentence already follow the form above, so we can say that it is the correct one. And then you may wonder why I mark this one is the number 2, right? Why I mark number 2 at the end of the sentence. Don't worry with one, if you already watched my first video clip, you for sure you understand this one already. So I just mark number 2 here, and mean that I just want to refer the sentence or this event or this activity. It is about the regular or habitual event. I just want to refer that, I just want to show that, I just want to tell you that this sentence, it is about the regular or habitual event. We refer to the event or the action that happen again and again. Okay, let's move to example number 2, everybody. So example number 2 is that they don't play football. Okay, they don't play football. So all right, this one also I follow the form number 1 because I use the subject they here, and like you can see the form number 1 we use the subject they followed by do plus not, okay, plus base form of verb, and then plus object. Okay, so you can see the subject they and then done, like I have mentioned at a moment. Down here it equal do plus not, and then followed by play. Play here we call it is the base form of verb, and then followed by football, I mean the object. Okay, so they don't play football. All right, I mark it number 1. Just want to show that this activity refer to something that is true in general. Okay, so meaning that they don't play football, okay, in the present time here, right? It is the fact, it is true that they don't play football. Probably they do anything else besides football. All right, so that's it for example number 2. Let's move to the example number 3. So example number 3, sorry, he doesn't watch, he doesn't work at home. Okay, he doesn't work at home. So the example number 3 here, I follow the form number 2. All right, because I use the subject he, like you can see here, he, okay, followed by does. All right, here does not, okay. This one doesn't, sorry, this one is doesn't. I write it in short form, so doesn't, it means does not, and then followed by verb. Verb here we call it base form of verb, and then followed by object at home. So yeah, the example number 3 also follow the form. Okay, and this one I mark it number 1, refer to something that is true in general as well, meaning that he doesn't work at home. Probably he work at the office, or he work at his company, something like that. All right. Okay, so move to example number 4. Okay, example number 4, the boy does not drink milk every morning. Okay, The boy does not drink meal every morning, and I mark it number 2. Okay, refer to regular or habitual event. Okay, the boy. So right now I don't use the subject pronoun. Okay, the subject pronoun, but I use the word boy as the subject of the sentence. So don't worry, everybody. When I don't use the word, when I don't use the subject pronoun to be the subject of the sentence, what you need to do is that just look at the subject right now here, the boy here. The boy here we refer to, a boy, and a boy can equal with the subject pronoun he. Okay, equal with the subject pronoun he. So that's why we can use it with does, followed by not, followed by base form of verb, and then followed by object. So that's why here, like you can see, I use the word. Okay, I use does. Okay, followed by not, followed by drink, and then followed by meal every morning. Sorry. Okay, so the boy, it can be equal with the subject he. Alright, that's why followed by does here. The boy followed by does, and then not. Okay, followed by not. Drink. Drink here is the best form of verb. Okay, and meal every morning here is the object. Okay, so the example number 4 here also follow the formable already. Okay. All right. Example number 5. Example number 5. I said that she doesn't come to the class on time. Okay, she doesn't come to the class on time. Okay, so this one also in the form number 2 as well, because I used the subject she. Okay, she doesn't come to the class on time, and this activity refer to regular or habitual event. Okay, that's it for example number 5. And example number 6. Okay, example number 6. We don't take the bus to school. Okay, we don't take the bus to school. All right, right now I use the subject pronoun we, so meaning that what we need to do is to look at the form number 1. Okay, because form number 1, you can see the subject pronoun we here. Okay, so we followed by do, followed by not, base form of verb and object. Okay, so here we done. Okay, done here it mean or it equal do not. Okay, take the bus to school. So take here is the base form of verb, and the bus to school here is the object. All right, and this activity refer to activity number 1. Okay, or the use number 1, something that is true in general. All right. That's it for example number 6, and right now let's move to the last example, example number 7. Okay, James and Annie don't cook food for lunch, right? James and Annie don't cook food for lunch. So, all right, this is another case that you need to be careful, everybody. Right now, I don't use the subject pronoun I, you, we, they, his, it, like you can see in the form above here, but I use the noun. Okay, Jam and Annie. But right now we have 2 people. All right, one is Jam and another one is Annie. Okay, one is Jam and another one is Annie. Don't worry, everybody. So when you see the noun, um, uh, 2 noun or 2 people like this, meaning that what we need to do is to follow the form number 1, because Jam and Annie, we can think that it equal with the subject they. Okay, it equal with the subject they, or we can say that when the subject is plural, plural noun, we follow form number 1 here, meaning that follow do plus not plus base form of verb and plus of object. That's why here, like you can see, I said that Jam and Annie don't cook. All right, so done here means do plus not. All right, don't cook food for lunch. All right, so That's it for the example number 7. Okay, when you see two people like this, use form number 1 plus do plus not plus base form of verb and then plus of object. Okay, that's it everybody for example number 7. So let's take a look on the note here, like I have mentioned at the moment already. The note here just to show you that do plus not here mean equal done. Does plus not equal doesn't. Okay, that's it for this video clip everybody, and I do hope that you find out this video clip is helpful. Okay, and so after you watch my video clip, I have one exercise for you to practice to check whether you understand about at this point or not. Okay, so don't forget to complete the exercise here everyone. I will post it on the junior school of Cambodia, so you can go to this page and then complete it and write your answer and then drop it into the comment box altogether. Thank you very much everybody. Okay, so let's say goodbye and see you in the next video clip. Bye bye.